So I'm rebuilding a Triumph T120R. It's a 1968. It's got the unit 650 twin in it. And I've got the motor all torn apart. I bought the parts that I feel like I need to replace. And I've had the parts reworked that I feel like need to be reworked. So I'm right about at the point where I've reinstalled a new sludge trap. I've gotten everything real clean. I've had the journals ground 10 thousandths undersized, and I've reinstalled this bolt that goes into the counterweight of which secures that sludge trap. And you know, I was about to put the sludge trap plug in, and just, I don't know, for no reason at all, I decided to blow in with my mouth right here into the end of the crankshaft, which, you know, if you don't know, this is going to go into your side case right into this hole. Oil is going to get pressurized inside that hole. It's going to go throughout your crank and come up into the area where your sludge trap is and oil your journals. And you know, maybe that's just an obvious thing to do, that you would blow on this or blow some compressed air through this just to make sure that it's free. But for some reason, all the videos that I've been watching, because I've been watching a lot of videos and this is my first 650 rebuild, no one ever really went over that step. No one said, you know, spray a little solvent through there, or blow some compressed air through there, or blow through it and make sure it blows freely. So I didn't. It just didn't even occur to me until last second while I was reassembling this. I decided, oh, you know, maybe it'd be a good idea, because sometimes there's an issue with these sludge traps plugging the oil hole, of which is right past the threads here. Maybe it's a good idea if I blow in here before I install the sludge trap plug, install it, and then blow in it afterwards to make sure that the resistance feels, I don't know, about the same. And, you know, I haven't done that yet. I don't know if that's a good step to take or not. But anyways, I went ahead and blew in here before installing the sludge trap and realized that I could not blow in there. No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried to blow in there, it was clogged. And, you know, that kind of startled me, because I'm realizing that I could have reassembled this motor and there would have been no oil getting to my crank journals. And, you know, I would have been right back where I started, tearing this whole thing apart, trying to figure out which went wrong. And what went wrong is that this motor had sat for long enough that the sludge trap was full of crap, which I've already cleaned out completely. But so was the pathway from here to here for the oil to actually get into the crank. That was packed with sludge as well. And I had this thing sitting in a solvent tank for a while, several days, and at the end of all that, there was still this clog that I could not blow through the system. So eventually, with a few different solvents, some high pressure air, I did get the blockage out. And all it was just, I guess, sludge that had completely blocked that passageway and dried up in there to where it was not movable by at least blowing into it with my mouth. And, you know, maybe that would have blown out as soon as I got some oil pressure in there, and it wouldn't have been great that it went into the sludge trap, but it probably would have been, you know, with the sludge trap kept away from my journals, and maybe everything would have been okay, but also maybe it wouldn't have. And maybe the journals wouldn't have been getting any oil. Maybe this thing would have seized, and maybe I would have been stuck with a blown up motor that I just put all this time and money into. So I don't know. I guess I just figured I'd make this video to see, to hopefully flag people to, you know, make sure that if your sludge trap was completely full of sludge and your bike's been sitting for a while, or maybe it even hasn't, it doesn't hurt to make sure that you can blow through here and that it's free and clear of debris, and that your journals, once you rebuild this motor and put all this time and money into it, are going to get oil and you won't end up with a blown motor. So I guess that's about all I have to say about that. Thank you.